guys, Captain Rick Stanzic here. Welcome to Bud and Mary's. We're doing one of our fishing reports. It's mid-January now, and we got some reports from the last couple weeks from right around after Christmas till now. We just got done with Christmas week to New Year's, which is always one of the busiest times down here. But we had some really nice weather for that time frame. Not too cold, a little warmer than usual, so there was lots of different things going on. Since then, we've had a couple little cold fronts. It's kind of a rainy day here now, and we're supposed to be getting some cold weather this week, getting back in the 50s, which is typical of January. But we're going to get into it and show you some things that have been caught here lately. All right, guys, we're here behind the Pretty Work, a beautiful 46-foot Whitaker. This boat's been at Bud and Mary's for quite a few years now, under a few different owners. Right now, Captain Jordan Walk is running it. He just bought the boat this year and took it over from Captain Aaron Brower, who used to run it. It's a beautiful boat, you know, good for up to 6 people if you got a larger group. Great to get out there on. They had some good luck the last couple weeks out there fishing for yellowtail snapper and some nice kingfish out there too. So yeah, check out the Pretty Work here at Bud and Mary's. All right, guys, so the Klex, Captain Alex Adler, who's been here forever. You know, him and my dad grew up in Miami together, fishing when they were kids. And he's been down here a long, long time, knows what he's doing, of course. He had some really nice blackfin tunas out on the humps, good size ones, which we get those all, you know, year round. Sometimes it's a little better than others, but some really nice tunas. They had some good yellowtail fishing and on the reef too. They also had some nice kingfish out there too, which those you also get closer to shore, not having to run way offshore for those. So yeah, good fishing on the Klex this last week, and lots of different opportunities out there. And now, folks, over to the Catch-22 with my uncle, Captain Scott Stanzic. Uncle Scott's been out there. They've had some good sailfish in the last few weeks. You know, sailfish are always a good target this time of year. Mostly a catch and release fish, but if you want something exciting that jumps, puts on a great show, sailfishing's the way to go. They also had a nice wahoo out there. We don't get a ton of wahoo down here, but every now and then they show up. And they've been seeing a few more in recent years, it seems like, and having a little bit better luck targeting them. So that's a fun thing and cool catch. And also some more kingfish. We're seeing kings all over. That's a popular target this time of year. So good king mackerel fishing out there on the Catch-22. It's a nice big boat if you got a party of 6, very comfortable. Good option to get out there and have some good fishing. All right, guys, so now over to the Miss Islamorada, which is the party fishing boat here at Bud and Mary's. That boat takes groups of people out, up to 30 or so, and you can go individually if you're a single person looking to jump on. They generally do a lot of bottom fishing, which down here means yellowtail, and yellowtail is usually, you know, a good fish to eat, and a lot of times they're catching lots of them. Sometimes they're not catching so many and they move to other things. Recently, they've had some good bottom fishing, also got some nice groupers back in December when grouper was still open. It's closed now, being January. But some nice red groupers and a few nice mutton snappers mixed in. So some good variety and good fishing out there. If you want to jump on that boat, it's a little bit less expensive option than getting a private charter, especially if you're just, you know, 1 or 2 guys looking to get out and have a fun day on the water. So yeah, check out the Miss Islamorada. All right, guys, now over to Captain Paul Ross aboard the Relentless. Paul Ross, another one that's been down here doing this a long, long time. They had some nice sailfish the last week or 2 down here. Captain Paul, great sail fisherman, one of the best to ever do it down here. Had some nice kingfish too, and they also had some nice mutton snappers as well, doing a little bit of bottom fishing on the reef. So good to see that too. Captain Paul, he does it all. All right, hey guys, Rick's here. We got the tan man just got in. They got a nice catch here. What's your guys' names?
Rich, Mitch, Brent.
All right, where y'all from?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. All right. They got out, you know, a little bit of a rainy day here, but looks like y'all had some good fishing. What did y'all get there? Some nice kings.
We got a beautiful mutton.
Syrup.
We got some decent yellowtails. Syrup. You know, it was on a good day out there.
There you go. Yeah. You guys are fishing a few more days, you said?
Yep. We've got. This is our second day. Yeah. We've got 5 total, so 3 more.
Awesome. Yeah. Good deal. All right. You said you're going. Are you doing backcountry tomorrow?
Yeah, we're going with Stephen Bird.
Yeah.
We're going to go back out. We're going to go back to Backcountry.
There you go, doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys, nice job out there.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and next we got Captain Mikey Walter, who does a lot of inshore fishing, backcountry stuff, but he's an offshore guy too. They were out there doing a little deep dropping. They got a nice swordfish, 90 or 100 pounder looks like, and a nice pomfret, which is one of those kind of deep water, weird looking fish, almost looks like a permit, you know, really round, dark colored, big eyeballs. They got one of those too. So some different stuff out there. Nice job, Captain Mike. If you guys want to book a swordfish trip, we have plenty of boats here that offer that. It's not kind of a standard thing, so you got to ask especially to do that. Often requires a little bit more time, a little bit more fuel, of course a little bit more money, but we have some guys that can do that if that's a dream of yours. All right, and then we got my brother, Captain Nick Stanzic, with a first down here. You know, yeah, even us guys that have grown up and lived here all our lives still get to have some firsts every now and then. He went out with some friends of his and went spearfishing for wahoo. They were up off Wreck and Key Largo, and believe it or not, they actually get some wahoo that show up there on a semi-consistent basis, and they were actually able to jump in, locate these guys, and spear one. He actually got a couple of them and missed a few more, but really nice fish and an awesome first for him. All right, now we have Captain Hunter Barron, who runs the Endeavor right here. He had some really good sailfishing this past week. Got some really cool video of those sailfish jumping, doing their thing. Again, awesome fish if you want something that jumps and puts on a spectacular show. They did some bottom fishing as well. Had some really nice mutton snappers, quite a few of them. Definitely some good dinner for a lucky angler or two there. Some big tunas as well. Those big tunas seem like they've been out there a little consistently lately, so another good option if you want to go a little further offshore and you got a nice day. Good job, Captain Hunter. Those sailfish definitely kind of burn themselves into your memory putting on a show like that when they're jumping around, so nice. All right, guys, now over to the backcountry. We had Captain James Klein out there. This was the week after Christmas. He got into a bunch of nice permit out there in the Gulf, was able to sight fish some of those and caught quite a few of them. My friend Captain Bill Bassett has been in the backcountry too, doing the things in the creeks, various snook back there, and there's been other things like redfish, drum, sheep's head, all that mixed in there too. Captain Bill also does some canoe trips back there. If you're a single angler looking for an adventure, he takes the canoe back into some of those no motor zones. They had plenty of those fish and this nice juvenile tarpon back there recently. Captain Perry was out there in the Gulf too, doing some triple tail fishing. This is very nice kind of lazy man sight fishing. You can run along the lobster buoys and look for triple tail and then stop and cast to them. Captain Vinny Biondoletti had his wife out, got a nice permit here locally, fishing on the patch reefs where we occasionally find some of those permit in the winter time. You can float a crab out there and sometimes you can sight fish them too if the day's the right for it. He also had some nice groupers out there. Here's a nice red grouper again with Captain Vinny Biondoletti. And now for myself, Captain Rick Stanczyk. I had my dad and his buddy Charlie Cluck out there a week or so ago. We had some cooler water temperatures. We'd had a front 3 or 4 days before this, so water temps were still in the low 60s. We got into some black drum and we caught 3 or so nice size ones up to 20 pounds and missed one more. And we also got into some cobia back there. We caught 4 cobias, not very big, wouldn't have been keeper size, but still a lot of fun on light tackle. So good to get some nice fish back there, and a nice day to do it with my dad again and his friend Charlie Cluck. I also had some clients out here after Christmas a couple weeks ago. We did some mackerel fishing, and then we caught a big old lemon shark, close to 200 pounds for this young angler, biggest thing he'd ever caught. And then our own Lainey, who works in the tackle shop here, for her birthday, got a nice 90-pound swordfish fishing on the 47, feeding with my brother and my dad. Great birthday gift. Nice job, Lainey. Beautiful fish. Congratulations. All right, guys. So that's a wrap here at Bud and Mary's. Thanks for watching. Again, we've had some pretty good fishing here the last couple weeks at the beginning of the year here. Wintertime, all kinds of different stuff going on with the fluctuations in weather. when it's nice. You might find some big tarpon starting to show up early in the winter, which we expect to see a few more of those once we get into February. If it's cold, we still got a lot of good drum and redfish and snook and all those other things back there. And as you've seen, we've had some good sail fishing, good reef fishing, and good bottom fishing out there on the ocean side. That should continue here in the winter time, and a great option for larger groups that want to get out there offshore, get some good stuff to eat, and a good fish memory too. Anyways, if you want to book any of these boats and come down here, give us a call at Bud Mary's, 305-664-2461. We can hook you up, book you on any of these boats, and you can stay here and stay on one of the beautiful houseboats or stay at one of the houses or rooms we have here on site. And yeah, just give us a call. We'd love to set you up, and look forward to having you down here. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you later.